Today I'm going to be identifying the differences between a good and a bad map. And to start, I'm going to show you some reasons why a map can be considered bad. And this is basically going to come down to features that don't exist that are just going to make editing and using your map in a more flexible manner. It's going to take a lot of time to create. And to start by illustrating this, I can show you how this map created as just the one layer. So all the information is now in one place, which is going to create a lot of time when you're going to do something like I'm going to show you now. For example, if you wanted to separate the roads onto, say, a different layer, I'm just going to give that a line style to illustrate this. You're going to have to be selecting the roads manually and then changing them to the layer. And so, depending on the size of the map, this could take a lot of time. And one thing that you can see here that's a bit problematic is how these arcs are split into quite small segments. So you can quite easily miss a piece of roads and have that on the wrong layer. And this is going to be the same if you want to, say, create a building layer. I'll just create another new layer here. And I'll show this as green. Make that my current layer. So let's say I want to create some hatches. So I find it's quite useful to have your buildings as a separate field layer, as well as having a different outline. If you ever want to do such thing as a usage diagram, for example, that can be quite useful. And here you can see a problem where these ones have filled quite quickly. AutoCAD has seen a closed shape and filled it. Here, due to some bad line work, we can't do that. So that again creates more work, more issues, more time. Not just having to do this yourself manually, but also potentially having to deal with some bad line work. And then the last thing I'm going to show you on this map is how the text has come in. It hasn't come through as text, but it's come through as line work. So this means I've got no option to, say, change the fonts or what's written. And to show you how these issues can work, I'll show you the latest MapServe simple map where we have layers clearly named, clearly defined. So if I wanted to quickly change the colors to all the buildings to be green, that's done in a click of a button. I've identified the layer and how I can then change that. And the same with the text here. This text is real text, so I've got the option to change the font, or if I need to, I can add some text onto that and edit that. And so this is having a map set up with these layers. It's well drawn. We don't have that issue with geometry being all over the place. It's all very clear. It's where it should be, and the layers clearly named, editable, so that I can change, that again. So if I want all the building outlines to be red, it's just done quite quickly from that layer settings.